But I guess if what's the name, like if the, what's it called? Content.
What's scratching? Something scratching.
Is it this?
Move your hand again. I don't know. Something was just going.
Is it that? Weird?
No. It was as if it was like directly like. I don't know.
This?
That's what was happening. Maybe it was on your shirt.
What I'm gonna do then is.
Yeah. So introduce our podcast, Michael. Take it away.
I really hope we keep that in. God, jump cut if you must, but I want that in somewhere. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to Is This Thing, on a podcast with myself, Michael, and my co-host, Alysia. So just to jump right in, we wanted to create a podcast where we got the chance to talk about some of the things we're passionate about. And that is everything from business, lifestyle, culture, content, the culture of content, and everything in between. So just to quickly introduce myself, I am Michael. I'm a B2B content creator. I am a musician. I love football. I love traveling. I love food and business. And that's about it from me. And to introduce you now to the incredible Alysia Knowles.
Hi. I am Alysia Knowles. Michael covered that pretty well. I'm going to look at my camera now and not at you. So bye. I am a content creator most of the time, spoken word poet, and now podcast host. Me and Michael have a pretty decent vibe, I would say. So we decided to jump on a podcast together and talk. So that is where we are at today with our introductions, and this being the first episode of the podcast.
So as we sort of move forward in the episodes, we're hoping to cover a couple of things mainly, and we're going to be breaking down our episodes into a couple of sort of specific parts and sections, if you will. So the first part we'll just be talking about some of the current news, things that are going on in the world, and maybe just giving a slight update with our perspective on things and how we think it will impact the people in our circles and some of the other circles that we move around in. Second, we're going to take a look at pieces of content specifically that we really enjoyed, sort of what we think about that piece of content, about the creator, how people have reacted to it, and whether or not it's going to do anything significant in the culture, more widely speaking. And then finally, we're going to speak about something that we've been ruminating over recently. So whether that's a thought, whether that's a book that we're reading, whether that's a new product we've got, whatever the case is, just something that's interesting to us and that we feel like sharing with you.
So I guess it's something that we're going to discuss anyways. So we decided to loop people in and have the conversations more widely, actually make a complete dialogue, so people can either talk to us directly or talk amongst themselves, but kind of spark that thought process and kind of get the ball rolling, right? And allows me and Michael to talk to each other. So
this is the primary focus. Let's just be real here. Primary focus.
Primary focus is so I can bully Michael all day. No?
Less the primary focus, but I feel like that's going to happen anyway. So we'll run with it. Cool.
Yeah. So moving forward, we're going to do another episode, kind of introducing more. Kind
of where we stand in the next for the next set of episodes, because funnily enough, what's happened is we had been planning to do this podcast obviously for the longest, and human beings, procrastination, etc. We never got around to it. But now that in current climates, which we'll talk more about, we kind of have no other choice. We literally have nothing else to do but start this podcast. So here we are.
Here we are. Are we going to tell them it's Quarantine Diaries now? I mean, they'll read it on the title, right?
Well, you kind of have now, so.
Hey, what's up, Quarantine Diaries?
So we're going to give you a bit more context around Quarantine Diaries in the next episode. But for this episode, Alysia, is there anything else in the way of sort of what you're hoping to achieve from the podcast? Where do you see it going? What do you want to get out of it?
So long term, what I'd like to get out of it is again, it's the same thing, reiterating it, but it's dialogue. Like, I feel like for me, Michael is currently stranded in the UK. So let's get that off the table as well. This was supposed to be an in-person podcast, and it's not in person. But here in the region, I feel like everybody's kind of harboring their secrets. And whether that's in the way of content creation or social media or anything industry related, in my opinion, they're kind of just like very secretive, very cool kids club. You can only know this if you've passed a certain point. And that irritates the crap out of me because there's a lot of creators in this region who I feel are really talented, but don't have the connections, resources, anything to kind of like push them in that direction. So long term, what I'd like to do is just create dialogue and allow people who have something to say it, and who want to create something will create it. And if me and Michael talking is the catalyst for you, then I would love for that to be it.
I'm also just very happy talking shit. So if that's the takeaway, then whoop-de-doo. That's going to be excellent. So guys, I think
Cool.
that's it from us for this first episode. I just wanted to explain what we're doing here and what we hope to bring to you in the next couple of weeks and months moving forward. So
do you hear that?
I do. What is that? Is that your fire alarm?
No, that is our warning for lockdown in Dubai.
Holy shit, is that it? That's the actual, this is amazing.
The message that we get.
Are you serious? That's it. Like, so this is the one where they like come over the top of everything. They're like, nah,
Yeah,
this is the.
it just stopped my video. Like,
Is your video,
like,
your video stopped? That's perfect. I would keep
that
it.
is so invasive. It's so scary because if you're in the room with more than one person, all of them go off, and it.
No, but apparently also because I was speaking to
perfect.
someone the other day, and that if you have headphones in, it just blares in your ears at full volume.
No,
Yeah, no.
pass. Hard pass. Thank you.
No.
It's
Okay.
very scary. I love it, but it's scary.
This is perfect. Okay, cool. Wait, are you back on? You're recording again? You're
Yeah,
good?
I'm recording.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. All right, well, yeah, guys, that's it. And thank you so much for listening to this first episode. We are putting this out on audio platforms, of course, all of your favorite podcast stores. So Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, you can even get it on browsers. Alternatively, you can grab us on our YouTube channel. We're going to have all of these on videos. And if you are on YouTube, please, please, please subscribe, hit the notification button because we're going to have a lot of really cool shit coming. And thank you so much for listening to this first episode. And we really do hope to bring you more soon. So peace out.
Bye. That was cool. I'm so excited that alarm went off right now. How perfect is that for Quarantine Diaries?
That's perfect. Like, and on our
and it's not artificial.
Perfect. I love it. Yeah, sure. Up to you. Agreeing in the affirmative is really helpful.
No, just like it sounds like sure. Like sure. If that's what you feel like you need to do. Sure. Like that's the energy I was getting from you.
Is that the energy you got? No, I was.
What I'm
that's the
looking for
energy you got because I was
like
looking at I was looking at the design that I worked so hard on that you hated. That's why.
You did one, and I didn't respond to it.
Do you know? Funnily enough, I think what you said was your actual description was sure.
I don't think that's true, Michael.